The Golden Bears are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Pulls it in on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. This rivalry dates back to 1892, a mere 90 years before perhaps the most memorable play in college football history as Cal ran through the band on the field.
And that's a play they'll be talking about for another 250 years, no doubt. It's sort of synonymous with this rivalry between Cal and Stanford. And
he's got it all right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Wants to throw again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough spot.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now sliding to his left. Finding an escape route. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off. And he
got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bear! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it's at the 8. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. First play of the period, first down here. Here we go. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling them on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time He's going for the big play. Snatches it on the right. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Cal! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the pressure. Kept it, and he's past the mark. Still on his feet.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He's turning it loose into the middle. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a...
Turning it on! Got some room after the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He throws one to the left. He caught it, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cal! out to a comfortable lead and now have their eyes on grabbing the axe.
And you know in any rivalry game, momentum is a massive factor. Cal right now seems to be seizing on that, David, here in the second half. Let's see if they can close this out.
And I love you gave me
the Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole game, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moment.
Touchdown, Golden Bear! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's James. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. Took care of it himself. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Going right to work up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes it on the run. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here we go, here we go. Gonna look downfield again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. For the On that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throw.
Going for it all. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top, looking to scramble. Look out, he's got room. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. And the Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. It's a running one. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall.
The game is over. Band is not on the field, and it is the sturdy Golden Bears who will come home with the coveted axe after beating Stanford. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.